Yeah, today we're at Parker Trails, PRKR, New Hampshire. 40-minute diversion. We're gonna do Victory Hill Trails, but there was a woman there. I guess you got to check in, and she was like, "Yeah, it's raining. I don't think we're gonna open today because it's private trails and you got to sign a waiver." We're like, "All right, fine." We took a look at this place, drove a little bit, and see what we could get into today. It seemed kind of hidden, but like the stuff we found online seems pretty fun, so we'll check it out. It's actually so far really well labeled. This is awesome. I guess we're gonna bike up Elm Street, so we got to go down, up and around, and branches all off from there, and we'll see what happens at the top. What a tremendous climb from here to here in 1 mile, about 750-ish feet. You can do wild card, beginner's luck. That seems to loop you back in to an easier climb up in the back, which is good. And we could take this Gardener's Trail all the way back down to the parking lot as a finale, second to last run, of course. But yeah, this might be optimal for how wet everything is today. Probably mint condition.
Kind of like birds that fly south for the winter. Anytime it rains when we have a mountain biking trip, we just go south and find what's in the area. I'm very surprised that this flew under our radar, considering we look up everything online, and these guys are clearly very tech savvy with the apparent incredible signage everywhere. Parker is a cool place. It's a 501(c), which means it is a non-profit organization that relies on donations from people and government grants and other funding. They work in part with the private landowners, which is awesome to see as always. I would always rather see land in the people's hands, not the government, not private equity. Most of the time you'll end up with something hand sculpted that was done way better when it's in the hands of passionate people. Of course, money makes the world go round, and most lift access bike parks are an exception.
Wyndham Bike Park.
But yeah, everything that we're riding today is enduro single track like. Comparatively to Kingdom, this actually seems to be the most enduro experience I've had. Interestingly enough, these trails have lots of routes, lots of loamy, small rollers, and I would love to do these trails over again and just keep increasing my speed because that's what these seem to be designed to do. They are so fun.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, okay. That's awesome. They kind of have berms, but not quite. Typical Northeast style. Don't really want to put the dropper up because, wow. Huh. Abandoned cars. Okay. Oh, wow. Ooh, careful. Would have a little bit more flow if it was dry probably, but it's all right. I love this kind of stuff. You just gotta hoop up and down for a couple of sections. Huh. Good? Cool. Wow. That's crazy. Talk about enduro race course highline. Whoa. Oh, buddy. Gotta lay off the brake a little bit. Whew, and stay on the trail. It glides over the roots. It's quite funny. Oh yeah. Oh. Cool. Ah, very nice. Wow. Ooh, off camber, wet roots. Fun, but tricky. See? It's so funny, all the roots are in the turns. Love to hop that, but very tricky. Wow. That's cool. And there we go. Wow. Very surprised at how long that felt. That was awesome. Well worth the climb, man. Well worth the climb for most trails that I've done lately. The nicest thing about this so far is that it's just kind of all mapped out really well. I mean, perfect for us today because we had no idea what we were gonna do because it was raining, thunderstorms in Vermont. And you know, it's hard when you're not from the area to just go on a whim and do something unless it's a bike park. But the way that this trail works, you know, it's all wrapped in at the top. You find signs at every corner of the fire road. I mean, now like somewhere in the middle, like a connecting trail. And they have all these emergency evacuation points, which is cool. They also have all the maps, they have the QR codes, like everything. It's just really well thought out and planned. Pretty hype. You have less rollout room. That was better. I need the acceleration. It's killing me. It's not gonna kill you, but I just want to lift up.
Oh my god, yeah, that's...
It's rough, right? I need the zoom to the right. Interesting. Okay. Dude, the season's changing the more that we come up here. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hard to see anything. Whoa! Oh, hell yeah, dude. That's crazy. Wow, this is even crazier than the other one. Whoa, almost fell off. Dude, wow. That's got some flow. Do you see the little doubles? Yeah. With the rocks and the roots? I pulled one and it went woo! Whoa! Drop! Oh, dog! That's wild. Trying to find the lines of leaves here. Make it hard to see. Wow. Amazing. No, that's not it, is it? Oh man. That's not it, is it?
Probably.
Damn. Ah.
Wow.
That was cool. What'd you like better, that one or the other one?
That one, but it would be really good in the dry.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm fine with it in the rain.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
Like, if it was mucky, it would suck, but yeah, I know what you mean, like the roots.
We're at the bottom.
Right there. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I understand that it descended a little faster, but there had to be a bit more. Okay. Wow. Damn. This is the kind of stuff I would hope to find in the Northeast. Ugh. Well, you're supposed to get speed in those, so it could carry you to this next uphill section. Ha! Man. Oh. Whoa! Close. Oh, yeah? Wow. Nice.
Whoa.
That was cool.
That's a wild
That's a good
card.
finisher. Yeah. Well, he got his wish. We're doing XC today. This is actually beautiful though, wow. I'm just gonna keep the dropper up. There we go. What the hell? Okay.
And when you're done with this trail, you are stopped at an incredible overlook of the White Mountains, featuring a nice little memorial bench and plaque of the recently passed landowner who explains that this was one of their favorite places to stop for a minute and just take in nature. And I understand because, man, this was a nice stopping point for a little bit before we headed on with our journey.
Nice.
Oh my lord. Are those the White Mountains?
The influencer ruining the shot. How good is that? Sheesh. All the way to the right there, you can see it's a little bit higher. You can't really see it in the frame. What a cool place. Very cool. Good. It's under. Oop. I looked at that and I was like thinking for too long, how do I get up this? Yeah, well, the root slipped me out, but I saw the rock.
Down he goes. All good things must come to an end. No. So I ended up tweaking my brake lever a little bit on that. I bent it back and actually worked pretty good for the rest of the trip. I have to be honest with this one. I kind of have to throw this trail a little bit of shade. Things have been great up until now, but there's just a lot of flat rock gardens in here. I cut out a lot of stuff because it just wasn't interesting. Now, obviously, we were both tired at this point, and I'm a pretty sarcastic guy. Evan is not, so seeing him join in that kind of speaks a bit of volume. Looking into this after the fact on Trail Forks, I did see that this is XC rated, hardtail, and fat bike, I think. XC is so funny to me just because it has such a different connotation in the tri-state area, especially when you're in Long Island. And you will see that you can get some speed in a couple sections of this trail. Now, I can clearly see when it's an XC trail, but I mean, when you have descending like this mixed with that, I just scratch my head and I go, who is this for? So yeah, I guess XC really is different in this area, and I'd really love to see some kind of professional or athlete just attempt this in any discipline, because I'd be curious to see what I'm doing wrong.
I find it funny, this is actually sketchier to me, because when you go over stuff slower, you get caught up a bit more, and it don't feel too good. Whew. Hard to see where the trail is now too, just a tad. Oh wow, really snake it through some stuff. I don't either. Here we go. All right. A little bit more pedaling. This will be a fun enduro. This is hell. Oh, front brake's grabbing a little bit much for my liking. High line is good to me. Cool. Oh. Oh, can't see anything. He's got the POV of me sitting down like a lazy guy. Oh yeah. Wow. Brutal. Oh. Oh, yeah. Okay. The back just gets so hung up on everything. Oh, jeez. Oh. Oh, man. Okay, now we're going. Let the bike work. Ooh, that's precarious. I don't know about that one. Oh. Oh. Dead stop from the crank arm. Sliding. Oh. Oh. Man, these rocks. I can't throw pedal strokes in. I keep getting grabbed by these rocks. Wow. Bro. Like, I don't know. How are you supposed to carry speed uphill with this stuff? How peculiar. Let's see how he does it. Yeah. I know. Whoa. Dude, come on. Some guy went to Jersey and was like, this is it. It is. What the hell? That's it.
Look how fast it gets towards the end here. Nah, that's it's just a little bit of a trek out, so I just want to speed this up. Just the little rock gardens at the end. I'm just saying, like, I don't know if they're not allowed to like throw rollers in or something, but it's just kind of odd to see Jersey chunk in New Hampshire. I did really like everything here, and I was curious to see if there was anything that we missed, so I'm gonna look into that. But yeah, if it's closer to anything when we're on our way back up next time, then I'll totally rope this in. It's just, it's a little bit further. Everything out here, though, is kind of far away from.
Almost. I have the world's smallest wheelbase and I can't clear that. Oh boy. Oh, teeter-totter. Oh, that feels so weird. I've never done one of those before. And we got the little skills park at the bottom. Yeah, I don't know. That was a really cool place, but man, I wish they did a little bit more with the last one. I want to see a pro do that. Like, there's got to be a pro out there that can do something better than what we did, you know? That is so cool. I've never done one of those before. That's awesome. All right, well, that's it. Good stuff.